Hi, my name is Alicia Johnson. I'm here today to tell you that we as a state need to be ratified for the Constitution and that we need to stand behind our fellow Federalists and help them to convince others to ratify the Constitution. A main reason we should do this is because it is better for the country. We need to be unified together as one. Also, this is a great opportunity for us to come together against the king, as well as us just taking initiative and coming together regardless of size of states and such. This is a great opportunity. It's a great document, really, for us to come together. Okay, to start off, I have a quote from Federalist number 70, and it states, "All men of sense will agree in the necessity of an energetic executive. The ingredients which constitute energy in the executive are unity, duration, and adequate provision for its support and content powers." This is pretty much saying, guys, that this is a great chance for us to come together, unify. This is what makes a republic, is the states come together, they unify, they agree on something, they get stuff done. They might have disagreements, but they come together and they make it work. And because of unity, it has duration. Because of duration, it has adequate provision for its support. You need support to get things through, and we need to support this Constitution. On the opposite side of that, there's a quote I have from Anti-Federalist, which says, "It is in the opinion of the greatest writers that a very extensive country cannot be governed on democratic principles, on any other plan than a confederation of a number of small republics, possessing all the powers of internal government, but united in the management of their foreign and general concerns." This is saying that a lot of anti-federalists want small state powers. They want their state to be powerful. But if we have a state powerful, we're not going to come together as a nation. We need to be a nation right now. If you give states powers, up in New York, you might be able to drive sideways and crazy and drive 70 miles an hour. Whereas here, you have a normal average. You're making one state might want to get involved in foreign affairs, as it says, again, in the management of their foreign and general concerns. So just because Georgia gets along with France and they want to have allies, France can be bombing us and starting war with us, and we have to stay out of each other's business, is what it's saying. And we don't want to do that because we as a country want to unify and come together. Another quote I have here is another point from the Federalists saying, "We may define a republic to be, or at least may bestow that name on a government, which derives all its powers directly or indirectly from a great body of the people, and is administered by persons holding their offices during pleasure for a limited period or during good behavior." This is again showing that the Constitution has ways of how our government will be set up. So we do not have a king and then his son and his son and his son, which we have seen before. This is saying that we will have one person. You can't be in there forever. You got to go, you're in there for a little bit and then you have to leave. It is saying that we're always constantly changing ideas. We're going to be a country that moves forward. We're going to be a country that, for this amount of time, we might have problems with your country. But you know what? A new person comes in, and we as a public might come together and realize that the other guy was wrong. It allows for us to do this. It allows for so many more ideas to come through. We're not having people in there forever that don't know what the people want. The people that will be in here are people like us. They're common people. And that is what the quote is saying. It is saying that it's administered by the people. We the people come up with, we're going to help them with the laws. We're going to say if it's right or wrong. We're going to say if it's constitutional or unconstitutional. But we can't do that without a constitution. So we need a constitution. Another quote from the Anti-Federalist I would like to bring out is, "As long as we can preserve our unalienable rights, we are in safety." Now this is saying that they feel that if we are unaligned, we are safer than if we're aligned, which doesn't make sense to me. If you have a bully that's pushing one kid, do you want to have 3 kids backing you up or none? You want to have 3. So we as a country, we as a state need to come together, and we need to show our unification. We need to be there as a country together. Yeah, we might not agree on certain things, and states still have their rights under this Constitution. You know, states have rights. You have the right to make your laws. You have the right. We just have a higher up, kind of like somebody watching over us, like a big brother or a big sister, making sure that we're making the right choices and we're not, you know, influencing, we're not hurting the greater good of the country. So we just need to come together for this. That's all I have for quotes and for facts and stuff like that, but I would like to make one final note that if we do ratify the Constitution, it'll be such a great thing for the state of Florida, because we will be unified. We are out here with 3 lands, 3 things of water around us, and with this Constitution, it can protect us. We have people helping us out. We are not just me. We will be part of a greater good, and we'll have federal rights. So yes, you know, we might have a governor in tomorrow that feels like he doesn't want to let us plant trees, let's say. And, you know, it's going to suck. But the federal government, they say, wait, you can't do that. That's not okay. And they tell us no. And, you know, that keeps it where the federal government has the right to tell us, not necessarily yes or no, because we still have state rights. We still have the right to make certain decisions. But the government is overseeing, making sure that we are not making crazy decisions or putting ourselves in jeopardy pretty much. So again, this is kind of like a big brother, big sister thing. So So we as a state need to ratify the Constitution. We need to back people up. We need to make sure people understand the facts. And everybody will want to ratify it. It's just what we as a state need to do to become a part of the United States. We cannot be a united state if we are not united. And that's all. Thank you.